Hi Cancer, hi Aries, welcome to your relationship reading. So throughout this reading, we're going to get a outlook on the timeline of this relationship. It can be for any type of relationship, whether it's platonic, whether it's romance, this is going to be for any type of relationship dealing with the Cancer and Aries dynamic, okay? So this can be a friendship, this could be lovers, siblings, etc. You have to make it fit for your situation. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. So if you find that this is resonating, but there's some things that are off, it's because I'm speaking to multiple people at one time, okay? And if you want a deeper reading where it can be extremely accurate, make sure you email me lovefromaleo@gmail.com and we can get that set up for you, all right? So throughout this reading, we're going to see how you guys met, what's going on currently as you're watching it, no matter when you're watching this, and then in the future, what is to come for this relationship, okay? So we have already on the table Cancer and Aries. I wanted to see what are their issues or what is the stance of each individual within this dynamic. Cancer has lessons and blessings, okay? So from Cancer's perspective in this dynamic, I think that Cancer knows and understands that they learned a lot, or they're learning a lot within this relationship. Some of it is good, some of it is bad, but you guys have known each other for quite a while, okay? This is time. So time has been invested within this relationship, correct? Now with Aries, we have knighthood. So I feel like Aries is the person who's always protecting or trying to protect the relationship or the Cancer. And so I feel like right off the bat, Aries has this sense of, not authority, but there's somebody who feels like they always have to watch out for, or they're in charge of Cancer to a certain extent, or they just feel like they have to protect Cancer. And so I feel like that can be good, but it also can put Cancer in the situation where they feel like they always have to go with what Aries feels is best. How did it begin? How does this relationship begin? All right, temptation. All right, so we got some beautiful cards out here. All right, I'm actually going to see, we're going to start off with how you guys met, all right? So we're going to keep this short, okay? We have temptation. So you guys met and you were instantly attracted to each other if this is a love connection. I'm also saying that some of you guys could have had a lot of passion or built up anger towards each other depending on what this is. It could even be frustration or sexual frustration. I'm seeing that you guys both were in a time, or and whenever you met, you guys could have been drinking or doing smoking, something that is like your habit or your vice. I feel like you guys met in that sort of situation. But I do feel like for majority, it is just a sexual type of energy here. Let's go ahead and see how each of you guys your mood during this time. How was Cancer? Cancer has the Ace of Air. I feel like they're very communicative. They wanted to talk. They wanted to, communicate with you. They could have also been with friends. I feel like Aries, I feel like they weren't really themselves at this time. Yeah, I feel like they could have been inebriated to a certain extent. Equilibrium. Okay, maybe not. So Aries is showing up as equilibrium. So Aries was very balanced. I feel like they were also with someone whenever you guys met. I feel like you guys were out, okay, like at a function or at an event. I feel like Cancer was just really communicating and vibing with a lot of people, and I feel like Aries was a little bit more reserved, but they definitely were open to having conversations with people. So yeah, so that's how you guys met. Let's go ahead and see where things are at currently while you're watching this video. So currently we have rest and rejuvenate. So right off the bat, I feel like some of you guys have not been in touch with this person. It kind of seems like a situation where you guys met and maybe you guys got each other's number, but then that was it. It didn't really go anywhere. For some of you, that's just, you guys feel like you need to take a break from this person because of the things that have transpired at this time. So Cancer is still communicative, but I feel like they're very stuck on what they want, whether it's a family in the future or just them not wanting to change their opinion on something. So I feel like Cancer is a little bit stubborn, but I feel like Cancer really has this idea of a future with Aries, okay? Or they have an idea of what they see fit for their future, and I don't know if Aries agrees with that. Aries, how are you looking at this time? Aries has Son of Fire. So Aries, they look like they have this can-do attitude. They are very loyal. I feel like they're trustworthy, but I feel like, and they're very optimistic, but I just feel like they're not as focused as Cancer is, okay? So Aries could be the younger one. I feel like Aries has this energy where they're still not ready to settle down, and so maybe that's where the friction is coming from. But I do see that everyone here seems to have their head on their shoulders, so that's always a good thing. So let's kind of look at the timeline of everything right now. Yeah, so you guys are, I think, dating. I think some of you guys are definitely in a relationship currently. I'm kind of confused on what is all of this about. I feel like you guys enjoy each other's company, but I feel like Cancer wants more, or somebody wants more than the other person at this time. And so maybe that's where the friction is coming from. Yeah, the Magician in reverse. Okay, so it seems like the only thing that's stopping you guys from progressing is one of you guys. One of you guys has 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I don't think that this person wants to not be in a relationship, but there's somebody who definitely is like having a hard time wanting to progress the relationship. Okay, why is this? 2 of Cups, the Sun. So it feels like everything is perfect the way it is. That's how they feel. They're like, everything's perfect. We don't really have to change anything. Let's not fix what isn't broken. Okay? So who's having these feelings? Okay. Okay, so if you are a Cancer Leo, I'm going to lean more towards the Cancer. You know what? No. It might be the Aries. Okay, so if you're an Aries, I believe that you're the one who wants to keep it the way it is. Unless you're a Cancer Leo cusp. Okay, if you're a Cancer Leo cusp, this is your opinion. But if you're an Aries, then this is your opinion. Okay, so it's very specific. If you're not a Cancer Leo, then that's not referring to you. It's the Aries. But if nobody's a Cancer Leo, then Aries is the person who wants things to stay the way that they are because they're going really, really well. So yeah, like I said, I don't see anything bad about this. It just seems like Aries is like, let's stop right here where we're at. And let's not try to add on more than we can take on because things are going really, really well. All right. And this is a fresh relationship, I feel, for some of you. So, okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on in the future. What's the outcome for this dynamic? Yeah, I feel like somebody watching this is like, man, like, I really just want to know, like, do they want more with me? Is this it? Like, is this all we're ever going to be? Okay. Look, we have harmony in the future. So you guys are definitely going to be together. I do see some of you guys getting married. I do see some of you guys having a ceremony where you literally get married in front of people. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be a very beautiful relationship coming towards the future. So I feel like both of you guys are definitely going to be taking each other serious. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, we have the 2 of Swords. So it seems like you guys kind of have a compromise where one person sees it one way, the other person may see it another way, but you guys find a way to make this work. You guys find a way to say, hey, we both love each other at the end of the day, and that's what we want. So even if we can't see the future, you know, we still know that I can't make a decision just yet, or we can't make a decision, but you are the person I want to be with. You are the person that makes me feel like I'm at home. You are the person that I've been with for this amount of time, and I love it. So this is a really beautiful type of energy. I'm seeing that there may still be a little reluctancy on moving forward. But I feel like somebody actually kind of feels like, you know what, like, you are the person I want to be with. Let's make this happen. Let's see what you guys' mood are in the future. Okay, Cancer has circumspection. So let's start off with Cancer. So Cancer, you are showing up as somebody who's been waiting a very long time, but I think you feel like the wait was worth it, you know? Father of Earth and Victory. I feel like Aries finally is like, you know what, you're right. You want me. I want you. You won me over. Let's make this official. Let's settle down together. So I do see Aries actually settling down and feeling like they won the biggest prize by being able to be with Cancer. They're very happy. They want people to know that they're with this Cancer. They really, really love you. All right. I feel like the only thing that you guys can't make a decision on is how soon you guys want to run to the altar and get married. But I do see that you guys will most likely be getting married. It was just a matter of when. It was just a matter of, like, marriage is a big commitment. Am I ready? It's that type of thing. But I feel like it was all in good intention. Yeah, and I think somebody also wanted to make sure all of their ducks were in a row first. Like, they wanted to make sure their job was doing well, and, you know, everything is looking good and on the up and up. So yeah, I do see that you guys most likely will be getting engaged or something like that. Let's see what the advice is for each person, and then also the relationship. All right, Cancer, so you have the 4 of Cups. So don't be a negative Nancy. Like, if you feel like things are going slow, it's okay. Like, things are still moving, I promise. It's just at a very slow pace. But that doesn't mean that you have to feel like it's not making any progress. Enjoy this time while you're able to. All right, Aries, you have the 10 of Cups, okay? So, Aries, don't be afraid to really enjoy this family or this connection, this commitment that you have with this person. This is a really beautiful commitment, one of the best relationship readings that I've seen in a really long time. It's really beautiful, so make sure you're enjoying yourself when it comes to that. And as for this relationship, what's the outcome? What's going to be happening for these folks? 8 of Cups, okay? So I'm actually seeing that some of you guys may end up breaking up at the very end of it all. That could be very far in the future. But I'm also seeing with the 8 of Cups, I feel like some of you guys are leaving behind your old way of thinking about marriage. So for some of you, this means that you are going to be having a actual marriage, okay? So some of you guys had people that were like, you know, like, I love you, but I really don't believe in the institution of marriage. And then one day they wake up and they're like, you know what, fuck that. I'm going to be with you anyways. We might as well get married. All right, so it just depends on who you're dealing with and how their energy is. But I actually believe this is a really, really beautiful and amazing dynamic. Really beautiful. So congratulations to those of you who are really in love. It looks like you are. So yeah, that's your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to read and dig into your life a little bit. If you want more readings like this, so you want things like crystals and metaphysics and tarot and astrology, all of that good stuff, make sure you subscribe, because that's all I talk about here. That's what we learn about here. That's what we dive into and use on my channel. Also, leave a like, because it does help other people like you find this reading so that they're able to kind of have this good news as well. And lastly, if you want to have a reading with me, make sure you email me, lovefromaleo@gmail.com. And also, you can comment down below which 2 signs you would like to see next. If you have not done so already, make sure you check out the Future of Relationships series playlist on my channel and see if there's any signs that you want to see that are already posted. And with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. I truly do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Cancer. Bye, Aries.